This is an iPhone 5 black. As you can tell, it's all broken. I have some tape here, this way I don't get myself cut. And we're going to start taking it apart. You need a pentalobe 5-point pentalobe. You're going to be removing 2 screws here. Want to keep this in order. That way nothing gets lost. Now to remove these, it's not like an iPhone 5 that you have to go and replace everything. It's very simple. You need a suction cup. Glass is very broken, so your nails sometimes help. With the plastic prior, it also helps to get into the little tight corners and just pop up the phone. Like that. Now you're going to peel it backwards because there's some flexes here that you need to be very careful with. These flexes back here. You need to be very careful with them. Now with a small screwdriver, a zero screwdriver, number 0, you want to remove this little plate here because that's where your flexes are at. Again, leave everything in order. That way when you put it back together, it's a lot easier. Now you're going to remove it carefully without bending it. Like so. You're going to remove this flex here. You're going to remove one right underneath it. It's pretty much in order. And one other flex. That's 3 flexes. And that's how you remove an iPhone 5 broken glass. Screen, LCD, and everything here. Put this to the side because we're going to do all the work on this, on the LCD digitizer. We're going to remove this one here, which is your home flex, which it's missing the button and everything. Again, it's very badly broken. Take this off. Put it to the side. There's 4 screws that you need to remove. There's this 2 and these 2. That way we can take this plate off. There's also these 2 that will need to be removed as well. So we go ahead and remove this one on the side. This one on the side. Again, keep them in order because it's going to be a lot easier when you put it back together. Oh yes, and there is one more screw that you need to remove, which is this one here. You don't remove this one, then you can't take this plate off. You want to be very careful with it, because this is where your camera flex is going to be located. Remove this as well, and again, very carefully. You need to remove this screw again, which is for your plate. Very carefully remove this. I'm going to get it right underneath here, carefully, to pry it open. Very carefully. And that is your camera flex. And once all that stuff is removed, all the screws, you want to just pop this open, leave it on the side. There's the other two little things that you need to remove here. This one for the plastic for the camera. Again, you want to get underneath it. Be very careful with it. And want to remove this one here as well. And that's it. Now everything just needs to be put back in together, and that's how you remove a digitizer from iPhone 5.